Good morning and good hockey. We are back for the championship Sunday. We did enough in the Midwinter Classic first 2 days to secure the fourth seed, so we draw the Penguins Elite. We're coming to you live from the UPMC Lemieux Sports Complex out here in Cranberry, Pennsylvania, home of the Pittsburgh Penguins, and we drew the number one seed in the semifinal here, the Penguins Elite. We know them well. We played them a couple times already this year. We expect a hard-fought battle, high-paced hockey. 7 a.m. start. It's early. Kids got to bed early last night. They're getting ready. Coltman Williams will have a start in the crease today. PHC's screen right in the road blues. Pens Elite, home white, screen left, yellow helmets. They got to be hungry. The keys today, they got to be hungry. Not a hungry dog. I think today they got to be hungry like the wolf. They got to want it. They got to go get it. They got to possess it. And as you know, and as I'll keep preaching, the key to winning hockey games, they got to move the puck. The Penguins play a team game. They move the puck. They play very disciplined in their own end. So we will need to play disciplined ourselves. Move that puck. Comes down to confidence and teamwork. The team game. But again, they got to be hungry. We talk about compete. You hear me talk about that word a couple times, and everyone's got their own definition. In hockey, we talk about compete. It's a noun, not a verb, but it's the wanting to win the puck, win every puck battle, work as hard as you can, do everything in your humanly possible to win the puck battle and to contribute. And if you don't win that puck battle, it pisses you off. So these boys have to play mean today. They have to play fast. They have to play aggressive. They have to compete. But again, it'll be a game if we move the puck. Stay with us. There's 24 clicks left in the warm-ups. As that clock winds down, the horn will sound. Pucks will come in, and then we'll get underway. All right, PHC breaks from their net. My favorite cheer in hockey, 1, 2, 3. Who are we? PHC. Both teams collect at their benches. Get some last-minute instructions from the coaches. They'll send out the starters. We'll get underway here in about a minute. Julia Dannenhauer, our biggest fan on premise this week, walked by me with her Christmas donut, making me kind of hungry. I'm hoping the boys are hungry. Like I said, hungry like the wolf today. They got to get after it. They got to play hard. They got to play fast. They got to compete. Bucks are in. Coaches are giving them the final instructions. We're getting ready to go. I want to give a big shout out to our biggest fan, little guy I miss seeing at the rink, and that's Knox Spittle. I know he's watching, cheering us on. We need you yelling for us, buddy. Big shout out to Knox Spittle. Big fan of PHC. Future donor of the red, white, and blue jerseys. Max Roach's line is out. That's Johnny Gerberbeck, Lucas Sauer, with big Mike Winton and Josh Fazio on the back end. And Coltman Williams is in the crease. Penguins have the puck down on the sidewall. Winton's going to step through this. He's going to push it out into the neutral zone. Roach is up in there. Interfered with a little bit by the referee. Still out on the Pens gain the line. They get to the dots. They turn in. They fire across. Wide of Colton Williams is kept in at the point. Off of Lucas Sauer's feet. Roach trying to chip it forward. Puck bounces up. Penguins win it. They get to the dots. They fire it. That's warned by Joshua Fazio. Puck's going to roll into the corner. Witten will play it. Out to Gerberbeck. Gerberbeck puts it up into the neutral zone, and we head to the line for a line change. Now we got to get across quick. Moving Pucciarero trying to get across 85 feet. Ethan Nunez coming across. Pucciarero will pick it up. He's got Carr out in front of him. He's going to escape this one. He gets across the red. Carr holds up with the blue. He gets into the blue. He makes a move. He turns and fires into the shin pads of a Penguins defender. We got Carr and Pucciarero in there. Spittle's coming down the wall. It gets up the wall to Dannenhauer. Dannenhauer follows it off the back of Spittle. Unable to find it. And now the Pens are moving the other way. Carr's going to cut that one off. They throw it back across the ice. Nunez steps to it. Dannenhauer's going to collect. He's going to come back up the wall. Gets his head up. Plays it to Pucciarero. Pucciarero trying to get it off. He gets it off. He gets it deep. That's going to be whistled dead for an icing. We'll take it, though. Pucks are getting deep. Getting out. Big key to the game in the defensive zone. Getting pucks out when we can. We do not want to get caught running around like we did yesterday. Defensive zone. Face off to the left of Colton Williams. Declan Spittle to take this draw. We got Billy Maurer and Josh Fazio on the back end. Spittle ties up his man. Maurer steps to it. He's going to skate this one out of the zone. He throws it across. He catches Carr. Carr gets across the red. Carr pushes it deep into the corner. And now they're going to get after it. All three of us are going in. Pens will turn. Plays it off the shin pad of Carr. Bounces out in front of the dots. Unable to collect it. And now the Pens are moving the other way. They flip the ice. Billy Bauer's going to step up. He's going to contain. Push outside the dots. It's played back across. Good stick by Joshua Fazio. Spittle's going to collect behind the net. He plays it to Carr. Carr's got Pucciarero deep. He finds him. And now Puccierero's in all alone. He's on sides. He collects. He has. He pulls back. Good back pressure by the Penguins defenseman to catch that one and stop the scoring opportunity. Pens enter the zone. Mike Witten's trying to contain. It's thrown across the goal mouth. Wide of Colton Williams. It gets out on the boards. Pens collect, trying to get off the boards. But Spittle pushes this one out into the neutral zone. Pens will collect, will regroup. Pucciarero still putting the pressure on. The end of a long shift here. Witten's going to contain. He's going to start to gap up. It's moved across into the slot. Good stick by Brock Dannenhauer. It gets back out to the point. Witten's going to step and try to contain along the wall. Let them play in soft ice. It's moved back across to the far point. Ryan Bryant trying to get out there. It's fired in. It's up. And it gets in. Up over the glove hand of Colton Williams. The yellow buckets strike first. Shake it off. This is all about confidence and how you respond. Nichuk's lines out now. The Pens win this face off the end of the zone. They meet Ethan Nunez on the wall. Gets behind the net. Nichuk collects. He plays it to Ryan Bryant. Ryan Bryant has it. He plays it back across for Vince. It's red and picked off by the yellow helmets, and they enter the zone. They get to the dots. Slides in on Colton Williams. He doesn't like what he's saying. He hangs on to it. The reset. Now we got Max Roach out to take this defensive zone face-off. Ethan Nunez called for the tripping. So we're man down. We got Johnny G, Max Roach. Brock Dannenhauer and Billy Maurer out to kill this one off in front of Coltman Williams. We're just waiting for the penalty to go up on the board here. 1 minute, 30 seconds. And the well-oiled machine here at the Pens. Penguins' parents all approaching the box. Makes me make the assumption they've all had the task of working that scoreboard once or twice. Penalties up. We'll get back to action here. Face off to the left of Colton Williams. Puck is dropped. Roach ties up. Penn step through. Blue jersey step through. The Pens win the puck. They're going to go to work here. They're getting into the corner. They chip it out in front. Gets over the stick. Gets out to the sideboard. It's kept in. Fired back in. Stick to side out to the boards by Williams. Roach is going to collect this. He's got a step. He throws it up to Gerberbeck. Gerberbeck trying to collect in the corner in the center seam. Unable to do so. And now the Pens hit the line with numbers. Max Roach riding the puck carrier off the puck. Downhauer collects. Stick handle, and he's going to now try to use his own edge in the reverse. Throw it up the wall to Gerberbeck. Gerberbeck's going to collect. He's going to get it in the neutral zone and chips it forward. That has a little bit too much legs. As he's trying to play it in the soft ice. Good idea. A little too heavy on that. Gets down the ice. It's blown dead for icing. We'll come back 200 feet. Defensive zone face up to the right of Coltman Williams. We got Lucas Sauer and Declan Spittle out up front to kill off the remaining penalty with Big Mike Winton and Joshua Fazio. Spittle enters the dot. Pens win it back. They fire it in. Stick to side by Sauer. Then gets a paddle on it by Colton Williams. Gets out to the point. Declan Spittle standing tall. Interrupts that puck pressure. It's bouncing around. Winton plays out in the neutral zone. Spittle's going to try to collect this on the half wall. He gets to it. Shoulders the defender off. He plays it out in front. It's bouncing around. Almost sticked into the net, but Penn's defender collects it. Calms it down in the neutral zone net, and now he's trying to skate back. He gets it in the neutral zone. He's scanning the ice. He flips the ice back across. Fazio contains, intercepts it, and plays it back out in the neutral zone. Pens will gather. They'll come in with speed. They get past Fazio. They're trying to play it out in front. Good stick by Colton Williams. It gets up and over, out to the sideboards. Pens will collect. They'll drop it down the wall. Cut across, trying to move it across to the top of the house, but gets out to the other side wall. It's played down in the corner. Fazio will get it. He'll throw it out to the point. It's kept in. Played down the wall. Fazio's going to collect this in the far corner. He's going to chip it around. Declan Spittle's going to retrieve. Runs in the jersey, Mike. And now it's going the other way in our corner. Pens collect. Play it to the point. Back down the wall. Ethan Nunez, good step. Spittle collects. We got to compete for this puck. Winton gets it. He's going to throw it up the wall. It's just going to be kept in by the Pens. Pens are going to walk. They're going to fire. Gets a cross out in front of Williams. Fazio sticks to the side, and now he gathers. He chips it ahead. It gets out into the neutral zone. D to D by the Pens, and now they're going to move it. They wheel it in, and we have numbers crossing the line. They play it in front. It's in on Williams. They beat him blocker side, capitalizing on the line change. And in hockey, it's the odd man rush that is deadly. And if you can tell, the puck movement is there. The yellow helmets are moving the puck. Nothing the goaltender can do there. That looks like a 2-on-0 to me. Puck is moved from the right to the left. And that guy was on the Golden Highway, and he stepped in, and no doubt about it, he put it in. Manuchuk trying to win this draw. He's got Carr on his right and Pucciarello on his left. Spittle was out there to kill the penalty. Pucciarello, second effort, gets it back into the neutral zone. Pens collect. They're going to turn and go with it. Trying to toe drag to get through. They throw it on Williams. Carr sticks it into the corner. Carr's there to try to win the puck. Maurer stepped in front of him, and then Maurer throws it to where Carr should have been. Gets out. Maurer's going to collect this one. He's going to chip it into the wall. Now Pucciarello's in a foot race trying to get there. Good body position by the Pens. They win the puck, and now they're moving it the other way. They move it D to D. They push it back up. They enter the line. Driving wide. Good contained by Ethan Nunez. Ties him up along the wall. Takes him into the corner. And Nuccioc's in to help. Rung around the corner. Carr's going to get it. He's going to play it to Pucciarello. It's out in front of him. Unable to get a stick on it. It's going to go 200 feet. Max is centering. So he was. Well, we had two. Well, that's the problem. We had two defenders below the goal line. Then we have a center there. That's why Carr stepped into the slot. We had two wingers in front of the net. Yeah. Pens win this one to the half ball, but Roach steps through. He picks it off. Now he's going. He's got his toes up. He's got his eyes up. He makes it across the blue line, makes a move, turns, fires it in, stick to side. Pens leave the zone. They're skating through the neutral zone. Good back pressure by Henry Vince. Pushing to the sidewall into the container. Josh Fazio. They play it back out to the top of the house. Nunez is going to step to it. Our wingers do appear to be playing a little lower than I would like. We got to find that sweet spot as our defense are playing higher on some of these pressures. Pens play it towards their bench. Rhodes picks it off. He reads it. He steps into the zone. He makes a move to his backhand. He's in. He fires. Big save. And hung on to by the Pens goaltender. Line change now. We got Lucas Sauer, Johnny Gerberbeck, Max Roach out up front, getting the line matchup back together. We got Brock the Beast Mode Dannenhauer and Big Mike on the points. Pens win this one back. They'll collect it, use their own net, and look to get the speed. Johnny Gerberbeck trying to contain. They push it forward. Winton's going to collect this one. He's going to turn back, try to step up the wall. It's red and intercepted by the Yellow Helmets. They pivot, they turn, they throw the puck across the house. It's going to get into the far corner. Sauer's going to get there. He's going to play it to Brock Dannenhauer. Brock Dannenhauer's going to get his toes up. He plays it back to Sauer. There's a pinching defender. Sauer uses the board. He gets it out in the soft ice, and now Johnny Gerberbeck has a step. He's going to collect this puck at the hash mark. He's trying to turn back in. He fires. Goaltender makes the save. Conley collects it and hangs on to it. Offensive zone face-off to the left of the Pens goalie. Declan Spittle will take this one with L-Dog in front. Carr coming off the half wall. Fazio and Maurer at the points. This one gets in behind the net and then played around quickly by the Pens. They collect on the half wall. They play it back across the middle. Bounces around. Spittle's going to collect. Spittle and Pucciarera moving on 2-on-2. They get across the line. Spittle puts it through the legs. It's in the corner. He's looking for help. They play it up the half wall and then move it to the center. And now they flip that ice and they're moving it up. Coming down wide. Mauer's trying to contain. It's thrown in. Kicked aside by Williams. Chip forward to Carr. Carr gets it out into the neutral zone. The Pens are looking to go D to D. It's red. They take the lane away, but they play it to the guy that's regrouping at the blue line. They get it in. Play through. Good body focus by Maurer. Carr's going to get this one. Chips it off the wall. It's kept in at the point. Carr fights through it. Gets it to Spittle. Spittle gets it out into the neutral zone. Trying to collect in his feet. Carr's going to collect. Puck was sticking a bit. And as the Pens collect and re-enter, it's whistle dead for the offsides. Minuccio between Vince and Bryant. Brockbat, Dannenhauer, and Ethan Nunez. It's played out. Pens win it. Trying to get it to the boards. Minuccio has a stick on it. Gets to that puck first. Henry Vince in to help. He ties up. Pens come away with the puck. They move it into the zone down the wall. They try to saucer the pass. Dannenhauer reads that, collects it, and pushes it out on the soft ice. Transitions and gives it over to Henry Vince. Ethan Nunez out the pressure. Goes back door. Dannenhauer, good stick. But it's kept in by the points. The Pens are playing an aggressive point. They are playing 5 to 6 feet inside that blue line. Referee's hand was up. There's a roughing penalty coming on the Pens for the contact along boards. So PHC is moving to the man up, the power play. Again, power plays this weekend, brought to you by Dunlop Bar and Grill. We haven't played a home game, it seems like, in quite some time. But if you stop in for that last-minute Christmas gift, tell them Eddie Williams sent you. Max Roach wins this one. Pucciarera turns, he fires. It's fought off by the blocker of the Pens goalie. Roach gets there, chips it in front. Gerberbeck on the doorstep, playing it back. Pens goalie finds it, covers it, protects it with his paddle. So now we move sides. Roach wins this one with Pucciarera. Pucciarera trying to push it back to the point. Fazio collects, turns and throws it back down into the corner. Gerberbeck's going to step to this. He's interfered with. Nothing called there. He plays it out in front. Too hot to handle for PHC, and now the Pens are moving the other way. Fumble the puck at the red line, but they regain it, and they throw it in deep. Gazio's going to get to this behind his own net. He's going to put it up the wall. Johnny Gerberback held on to. Puck gets on the neutral zone. It's collected by Roach. Roach is going to get across the blue. He turns, he fires wide of the net. Pens will collect, and they'll look to move it out. Good angle, good body position by Gerberback. Gerberback steps in, he moves to Puchero. Puchero turns, backhand fire. Save made by the Pens goaltender. Puchero collects, he comes out of the corner, trying to fire it off a shin pad of the Pens. We got far point. He's got Joshua Fazio wide open. Dannenhauer's going to turn. He's going to fire. That gets in. Saved. It's pushed up the wall. Puchero will collect. Will step towards the dot. He plays it to Dannenhauer. Dannenhauer walks this one in. He finds Fazio on the far side. Fazio's going to turn. He's going to fire. Doesn't get through. Pens collect, looking to fire it out. But Gerberbeck and Roach there with pressure, trying to win the puck battle. This is the high compete we're talking about. Roach collects in the corner. Pushes to Logan. Logan steps in. Plays it out to the point. Dannenhauer winds up. He fires. The puck's bouncing around. Kicked away by the Pens. They have a guy coming out of the box. They're trying to hit him, but that'll get down the ice for an icing. Good shift, good pressure, good sustain. We're back to 5-on-5 hockey. Offensive draw to the right of the Pens goaltender. 3:44 left in the first. Pens hanging on to a 2-0 early lead. Pens win this one. They're going to work it around to the far wall. They collect. Move it off that wall, and now they're trying to flip the ice. Red by Carr. Good step by Winton. It's played forward. Pens recollect. Carr gets a stick on the puck carrier. Spittle rides him off. They move it to the far side. Trying to come out of that corner, met by Winton. He'll go back behind the net. Spittle will take over. He's going to get to it. He's going to chip it up the wall. Carr gets it out in the neutral zone. Bodied off the puck, and now Sauer's out there with them. Sorry. Sauer is playing on the right wing because of Puchero playing out in that power play. It's played back in. Collected by Spittle. He's got Sauer on the far side. He's going to skate with this one. Carr moves to the center lane. He plays to the car. Carr's going to get across. Louis turns. He fires. Oh, skips over the glove, but wide. He gets in after it. Sauer's playing above it. He tries to collect. He's playing it across, looking for Nunez. Nunez is going to get there. He's going to step down the sidewall. Trying to play it in front. He moves it back behind the net. Carr's going to try to step to this one. Cut him off. Pens skate through. It's recovered by Nunez. Nunez is going to play it off the wall. Spittle's going to collect this one. Pens coming 85 feet off their bench. Strip the puck. They get the red line. They dump it deep. Nunez is going to go back into his corner. Collects it. Oh, it's played back out in front. Williams is there. Stays with it. The puck's still loose. He's trying to find it. Played into the corner. Nunez will put it up the wall. It's collected by Ryan Bryant. Ryan Bryant's got Lucas Sauer on the far side. Plays it ahead to the Pens stick, and now the Pens are moving the other way with it. They stay on sides. They enter the zone. They get the guy coming late. They get speed. They step past the Newsiok. They move in. They 10-2. They throw it back across. It's stick aside by Williams. Gets back into the corner. Pens cycle it. Now they're going to use the net. Coming back across. It's played up the wall. Henry Vince is going to get to this one. It's kept in by the Pens at the point. Nunez will get this one. He's going to opt to use his net. Comes around the net. Fires it off the Pens shin pad. It's kept in. Ryan Bryant trying to find it on the wall. The Pens come off the wall with it. They move it back across to Vince. Vince smartly plays it back to the other direction and gets it out. Pens will regroup in the neutral zone. Looking to hit their guys coming off the bench with speed. They enter the line. They chip it past. Their heads are up. They're trying to move it to that PSA. Hits a shin pad and gets out. Good pressure by Henry Vince. Roach picks this one off. He pushes it in the neutral zone looking for Bryant. Hits another Penn shin pads. The Penn shin pads and sticks seem to be in all lanes. Fazio steps, keeps this one out in the neutral zone. Roach is in on it, intercepts it, but the Pens in support pick it up. They push down the wall. Nunez bodies him off the puck. It's pushed into the corner. Roach will collect. He's going to come around his own net. He throws the brakes on. Dangles out in front of his net. He's tripped. And the Pens pick it up. No scoring opportunity as PHC will return to the power play with 26.2 seconds left in the first period. Declan Spittle will come out on the ice with L-Dog. They'll leave Max Roach out there. They got Big Mike Winton and Brock Dannenhauer on the point. Hopefully we can follow up on that first power play and keep some sustain. Get some pucks to the net, get some momentum and bodies to the net, and hopefully find some success. Dannenhauer steps in, he pulls back, he turns in, he's cross, he turns, he fires, along the ice, far pad, puck is loose, it's collected by the Pens and it's thrown down. That's going to go 200 feet for an ice. We'll reset and we'll do it again. Good kick save by the Pens goaltender as his momentum was moving to the left. Brock shot far pad along the ice. Goaltender was able to athletically get a toe on it and kick it back out. Roach to take this straw to the right of the Pens goaltender. Wins it to the half wall where Pucciarello will put it back to Dannenhauer. Dannenhauer will turn on fire. Tried to deflect. Gets through. Loved and held on to by the Pens goalie. We got one more. 3.5 seconds left. We have more. Shot for one more on a clean draw here. Pens put it into the corner. Time will expire. 2-0 at the end of the first. Stay with us. We'll be back for the second.
What?
Say, let's go PHC.
Let's go PHC.
Julia Dannenhauer trying to fire the boys up here. What's your favorite cheer in hockey? 1, 2, 3. Who are we? PHC. All right. We're back for the second period action here. It's about staying calm, bringing that high compete. Max Roach out between L-Dog and Johnny Gerberbeck. Big Mike Winton. Brock Dannenhauer. We are 5-on-4 for another minute and 4 seconds. Roach pushes this one forward. Gerberbeck jumps the lane. The Pens collect, and they're moving the other way. They gain the line. They throw it across. Dannenhauer's going to get this one at the hash marks. He's going to turn. He's going to then turn and get his toes up ice, and now here he's coming. He's got a full head of steam. He gets out into the neutral zone. He's across the red. He's across the blue. He splits through. He makes a move. He dangles. He turns. He fires back. Blocker side. Save made. Rebound opportunity. Put up and over the net. Huge save made there. Good opportunity. Dannenhauer's going to step and keep. Kick back out. And now we have a penalty, a tripping penalty on Johnny Gerberbeck as the puck was moving the other way. So we will go 4-on-4 for 31 seconds. 4-on-4 hockey. The puck's going to come down into our defensive end for a face-off to the right of Colton Williams. Roach and Spittle up front. Maurer and Fazio. Sorry, Spittle and Carr coming off the bench. Up front, Fazio, and Maurer. Pens win this one back to the point. Gets out there. PHC's going to box up. Going to play out. Carr steps to it. Spittle in support. Fazio sticks it away. Fazio pushes it. Declan drags it through the feet. He gets in across the blue. Sticked away, and now Carr's going to try to cut it off in the neutral zone. Push the hands. Sneak past Fazio. They get down the wall. It's sticked up and over Williams. It gets out. The Pens are now back to full strength. They got a guy coming late. Now they look to set up their power play. They're going to work out of the corner. Play it back across back door. Gets through as they didn't get wood on it. Fazio will collect, will put up the wall. Carr chips it out into the neutral zone. That's going to get down for, not for an ice. It's going to die. Just gets across. Blown dead for an icing. 38 seconds left on Gerbevek's penalty. Brock Dannenhauer and Ethan Nunez with Nucciuk and Roach out to kill the remaining shorthand time. Face off to the right of Williams. Roach wins this to Dannenhauer. Dannenhauer collects, puts it up the wall. It's kept in at the point. They throw it to the net. Skips wide. They'll collect, and now they'll move it to the point on the far side. Oh, no, they reverse and put it back down in the corner. Dannenhauer reads it, gets good body position, collects the puck, puts it out to the wall. He's met with some resistance. It's played back across, but Dannenhauer able to win the battle. Roach collects. He skates this one out. Met with some resistance. He hit and pinned. Nucciuk was pursuing the puck. The Pens pull up and they move it far side. They flip it. They get in. They top. Circle. They fire. Glove save made by Williams. Recovered by Dannenhauer. Dannenhauer will get it. He'll bring it around the wall. We're back to even strength as Johnny Gerbevek's out of the box. Roach will collect. Gets into the neutral zone. Drives down the wall. Tries to play it across. Puck is rolling in towards the net. Goaltender collects. Pens are pushing. They got to call that. And there it is. Johnny Gerbevek drawing a penalty as the Pens got a little too emotional. Not a good hockey play there. So PHC will now return to the man up. We got not Lucas Sauer. We got Logan Putrero, Declan Spittle, Brady Carr, Big Mike Winton, and Josh Fazio out for this one. Spittle pushes this one back to Winton. Winton's going to collect. He walks it in. He fires. Warren off the side of the leg pad by the Pens defender. That puck's in the middle. Pens are going to win this one. They're going to try to flip it out of the zone. And they're going to ice this one. We'll come back down. We'll reset and do it from the right side of the Pens goalie this time. Here we go, PHC! Roach replaces Carr. So you got Spittle taking the draw. Pushes it to the front of the net. It gets through. The Pens collect. The L-Dog collects it. Turns and puts it back to the point for Dannenhauer. Dannenhauer puts it back down into the corner for L-Dog. L-Dog's going to walk off the corner. Trying to play it across. Picked off by the Pens, and now the Pens are going to move it out of the neutral zone. Gain the red line. Good stick lift by Spittle. Dannenhauer will collect. He gets going. He's across the blue. He's across the red. He's across the blue. He's trying to get into the middle. He's pushed wide. Turns, fires it back in front. Stick to side, back out for the Pens to collect, and they're trying to stretch the ice. They do. They hit their guy out in the seam, red line. Fazio's trying to contain. Steps to it in the corner. Penguins will pull up, play it up the wall to their point. They'll collect. Fire it in towards Williams, but it's stick down and collected by Dannenhauer. He finds Roach. Roach is going to step across the blue. He looks for Putrero. He collects it at the blue line. Stays in. The blue line is in. That puck never got back out into the neutral zone, so I'm not sure why whistle dead. But I don't make the big bucks. I just get to watch and make the calls from up top. Minuccio take this draw between Bryant and Vince. We got Fazio and Maurer on the blue line. This one's pushed into the pen zone. Defender will use his own net. He'll leave it for his partner in the corner. They're going to now flip it behind the net and try to move it up. Good step. They were looking to move to the guy coming out of the box. Good challenge at the blue line. Good collection and recovery by PHC. They play it deep. Onicio plays it behind the net. Vince is going to get to this one. Pushed up the sidewall where Onicio is doing his best to try to keep it live. Vince enters the paddle. He pushes it deep. Pens will use their own net. They'll come around. They play it to the guy on the boards, and they play it right back into the center. They do a very good job of getting it off the wall into the center lane. That's where we want to play hockey. We want to play hockey in the center. Pens now have the puck in the deep. We have, at one point there, we had 5 guys below our dots. It's pushed up the wall by Fazio to Bryant. Bryant trying to throw it across, stick the side, collected by the Pens, and now the Pens are going to look to move it back up. Bryant putting the foot pressure on. It's tied up along the wall. Bounces out. Pens collect. They have numbers if they hurry. Vince is there. Fazio back checks. It's played in. Save made by Williams. Rebound save made. Minuccio collects. He's going to play this off the wall. It's going to get down 200 feet for icing. But a good time to reset, get new fresh legs out there, and to calm down. So we'll come 200 feet. Defensive zone draw to the left. Colton Williams. Roach ties up. Dannenhauer steps through and puts the puck into the corner. He chips it up to the wall. Penn's defender pinches and keeps it. It's in the corner. Rock with good body position. Penn's escape on the far side where they play it back out front. Huge save. Huge save. Huge save. Puck is loose. It's played out. Colton Williams miraculously keeping this game 2-0 on a lot of primary scoring opportunities there. I think he made a save with the right and left leg. And then for good order, made a third one. It's played back down. It's thrown in front. Stick to side by the Pens goaltender. It's thrown out. Dannenhauer will collect in the neutral zone. Plays it to Roach. Roach loses off the wall. The Pens are trying to move it. They're going to move through the neutral zone. They get to the far wall. They play it in the soft ice. Nunez will collect. There's a forechecker on. He's going to opt to use his own net. Plays it up the wall. Roach is going to try to get there. Chip it out into the neutral zone. He collects. Now he flips the ice to Sauer. Sauer collects. He's got a step. He's also got Johnny Gerberbeck coming. He pulls up. He plays it to Gerberbeck. Gerberbeck gets it. He's inside the dots. He plays it across. Hall doesn't get in. Dannenhauer ridden into the post. Witten loses an edge, and now we got a 3-on-0 the other way coming. Here we go. Colton Williams gets big, and he keeps it out of the back of the net. Oh, rebound opportunity is flipped back in front. Puck was on its edge, and the English on the puck rolls into the net. Nothing he could do there. 3-on-0 the other way. That's the Pens capitalizing on some misfortune. Here we go. Declan Spittle out between Carr and Pucciarero. Maurer and Fazio on the back end. Spittle wins this to Carr. Carr's going to get to the red line. He's going to put it deep. Pucciarero's going to get in after it. He gets to the puck first. Trying to play it to Spittle. Spittle picks it off in the corner. He's going to try to reverse it back to the net. Looking to play it out in front. Plays it out in front. Hits a body. Doesn't get there. Carr steps to it. It's thrown around. Fazio's going to step in aggressively. Keep this one. Put it back down in the corner. Carr's in after. He's going to force him to go the other way with it. Lifts a stick. Pucciarero playing above it. Picks it off. He plays it out in front. The Pens will collect, and they're moving the other way with it. Good back pressure like that can Spittle. Pens get there. They try to play it back forward. Fazio's going to throw it to the wall. Carr's going to turn. He's going to collect. He's going to play it to Pucciarero, who collects in the neutral zone. He's got Spittle coming with him. It's 2-on-2. They get in. He drags back inside the dots. It's pushed back into the corner. And now the Pens are going to play it the other way. They're looking as the defenders were going for a line change. Fazio realizes it, respects it, pulls it out in the neutral zone, and collects it. Play down the wall. Pens will collect. We'll fire it in towards Williams. It'll get wide of him, and they head to the bench for a full change. Then Howard tries to get this one out. Second effort. Henry Vince pushes it out in the neutral zone. Bucciero on the forecheck. Pens collect. They move it through the neutral zone. Down the sideboards, into the corner. They're going to come all the way around the net. They're going to try to wrap it around. Doesn't get home. They collect it on the far wall again. It's played to the point. They play it back in. Down, and Howard's going to collect this one. It gets lost on his feet. Pens play it forward. It hits a shin pad. Bounces to the pen stick, and they play it up over the net. Now Spittle's going to get to this one on the wall. I agree. I think there was a trip that we might have gotten away with there, as Mr. Borman's calling for the trip from the stands. We may have gotten away with one there. Colton Williams stands tall. Some friendly banter in the crowd. Some friendly banter. Roach out. Take the defensive zone draw. He ties up. Howard steps to it. He tries to get it out of the zone. It's kept in. It's played back down into the corner. Played back out in front. Nunez will step to this one. He puts it up to Lucas Sauer. Lucas Sauer collects. He gets his head up. Trying to find Gerber back on the far side. Tried to move it, but the Pen stepped through it, and they push back the other way. Roach is going to collect this one. He's going to use a lot of extra real estate. He's going to then turn around the bottom of the circle. He gets his toes up, and now he's going to drive down the wall. He's across the blue. He's across the red. He's across the blue. He cuts in. Turns, fires. Oh, just wide of the net. Trying to shoot from the direction he came back from. The Pens play it up. It's kept in. They follow it up, and they ice it. So we'll come 200 feet. Offensive zone draw to the left of the Pens goaltender. Max Anichuk out. Ryan Bryant in front. Henry Vince coming off the half wall. He's got the left-handed forehand shot here. We can get it to him. He ties up. He leaves it for Vince. Vince steps through. Steps into the traffic, though, and the Pens move it out into the neutral zone. Fazio contains. Pens on the second effort gain the zone. They play it across. Mauer's going to play this one out. That's going to get off the sideboards. That's going to have enough leg. That's going to be whistled dead for an icing. And now we're going to go 200 feet the other way for a defensive zone draw to the left of Colton Williams. Pens keep it in at the blue line. Move it into the corner. Fazio rides this one off. Zananuccio, Woodland, Pens get there with numbers. They play it back out in front. Step in. Off the pad of Williams. They're trying to collect it. That puck is loose. Fazio with the second effort. He pushes ahead. He's hooked and interfered with. It looks like they're making out in front of Colton Williams, but their J clips are connected and their cages, their helmets are connected. Referee trying to help him. There was a punch to him. So, looked like they were kissing cousins for a little bit. J clips got connected in the cages. Referee had to help remove one of the buckets and then manually separate them, but they are separated. And now we're going to come to the other end for a face-off to the left of the Pens goaltender. Here we go! Spittle will take this draw. He's got a car coming off the wall. Pucciero in front. It's pushed into the corner. Pucciero's going to step through. He's going to collect it. Carr retrieves it. Trying to get through to the other side of the net. Pens pick it off, and now they're going to move it the other way. Spittle trying to get back above it. They play it out into the center. They get a step. They gain the line. Danenhauer contains, pushes outside the dots. They play it back across for the streaking yellow helmet. Unable to connect. Leaves it for his defender on the half wall. They play it back out in front. They collect. Move it into the corner. Cycle it back. Move it in front. Sticked away by Williams. Fire back in. Kick save. Trying to find the rebound. It's still loose. He finds it and he smothers it. And now Big Mike Winton's going to go to the box. So now we will be man down. Man down. We'll kill this one off. We got Max Roach out there. It's Johnny Gerberbeck. Ethan Nunez and Joshua Fazio. Roach puts it in the corner. Fazio will collect it, chip it up the wall. Roach trying to push it forward, but he's met with white jerseys, and they pin and they just push this puck deep. Play it back up the wall. Come out of the scrum with it. They tie up. They wait for support. Step off the wall. Play it to their point. Point steps in. He walks it in. He gets to the top of the house. Fires, and Ethan Nunez wore it. Now he's trying to find it in the feet. It's played back in. Williams finds it. Hangs onto it. Now we'll have a defensive zone draw to the left of Colton Williams. Roach chips this one out to the half wall. It's grabbed by Maurer, thrown up the wall. Good pressure by Gerberbeck doesn't get in on Williams, but the Pens will collect in the far corner. Danenhauer trying to contain. Pens walk out. They fire it. Blocker to side by Colton. Pens will collect. They'll push it back into the corner. They step into the dots. Dragged. Kept out of the back of the net. And now it goes into the neutral zone. Max Roach draws the tripping penalty. PHC going back to the man up. Declan Spittle out to take the offensive zone draw. Now we're at 4-4. Sorry, we're not man up. 4-4 for 24 more clicks. We got Spittle and Pucciarero up front. Nunez and Fazio on the point. Pucciarero walks in, fires it to the net, swallowed up by the Pens goaltender. We'll reset. We'll do it again. Face off on the other side. To the right of the Pens goalie. Pens win this draw. Step through into the neutral zone, trying to cut down the center. Good stick by Fazio. Pens get the body position, trying to play it back out in front. Spittle steps to it now. He's going to collect. He's going to get it. Winton heads across. We're back to 5-on-4 now. Spittle plays this in the soft ice. He's going to collect it in the corner. He's going to turn up with it. Trying to play it out in front. The Pens stick it away. Move it to the sidewall. Try to push it up. Pucciarero picks it off. Drags into traffic, and the Pens collect, and they're moving into the neutral zone. They make a move. They fire. Williams is square to that. Saw it the whole way. Goes out and attacks that with his glove. Hangs onto it. Man up for another 35 seconds here. Seeing if we can have some success. Get some pressure. And possibly a goal here. To start the engines. This one gets out to Maurer. Maurer's going to find it, skate it, and we throw it down the ice. That's going to be an icing, as I talked about yesterday in the broadcast. We are man up. That is a mortal sin. on a power play. We cannot be icing pucks. Cannot be icing pucks. It's a mortal sin on a Sunday afternoon. You have to exploit the time and space, move pucks with intent. But we'll reset. Still have too many. Spittle's in to take this defensive zone draw. He ties up. Will collect the puck behind his own net. He's going to chip it towards Carr. Gets off the wall into the neutral zone. One thing I've noticed is we got to be better with the first passes. If you're comparing puck movement by the Pens in their breakout, they're going to the tape. We are using the wall. So our wingers are getting there. They're putting their sticks out in front, calling for that puck, but it's being played back to the other side of them and not tape to tape on that first pass. The Pens are going tape to tape, and then they move the puck with intent right off the wall into the center seam. This is kept in. Pens will step towards the zone. Fazio gets a stick on it and keeps it away. We'll ring it around the boards. Carr's going to collect. It's thrown up the boards. It's kept in yet again. Fired in on Williams. He doesn't like what he's seeing. Stops it. Covers it up. So we're back to 5-on-5 hockey. Pens to lead up 3-0 with 1:16 left in the second period. Do a better job here late in the game of moving the puck, moving it with intent. Got to have better first passes. It's got to be tape to tape. Fazio collects. He gets his head up. He's going to try to get to the red line. Gains the red line and then puts it down in the Pens zone. Johnny will collect this in the far corner. Loses an edge. Pens collect. Reverse. Come up. Play it out into the center. Played across. Escapes out. Plays to the guy coming late. It's fired in. Kicked aside by Williams. Rebound opportunity smothered as well. Roach will collect behind his own net. He plays it tape to tape like I was just talking about to Gerberbeck. Gerberbeck trying to drive wide. He's going to push it in the soft ledge and try to get after it. Showers to cut this off on the far side. Pens get up the wall with it. They'll reverse it back down. Use your own net and keep that puck out of harm's way. They step back around and put it up the wall. It's retrieved. Walk right out into the seam. This will get out in front, down the ice for an icing. 15 seconds left, second period. We'll have an offensive zone draw to the left of the Pens goaltender. What's happening over there? Anuccio chips this one forward. The Pens will collect. They'll turn to fire it off the wall. They get the Karen. They play it down. It gets all the way down ice. It's going to stay wide of the crease. Williams alertly doesn't come out and play it. Pens play this one into the corner. The wall's picked off by Bryant. Thrown in front. Horn sounds. 3-0 through 2. We'll be back for the third period. We're back for the third period. Pens win this face-off. Spittle's in on the forecheck. They collect, trying to move it up the wall. Get it out into the wall, and their first move is always trying to back. Declan Spittle picks a pocket. He plays it back ahead for Pucciarelli. He steps in, he fires, throws it off the far pad. Kick save made. And now the Pens collect, and they're moving with numbers the other way. They walk through, they play it in. Good save by Colton Williams. Dynehauer will collect, and he's going to move the other way with it. As we lost the puck in transition, whistle dead for offsides. Max Nuccio out between Henry Vince and Ryan Bryant. Pens moving into the PHC zone. Later gets down to the corner. They'll collect it. We'll use the net. They're going to leave it for a cycle. Nuccio will come on the other side. Plays it to Vince. Picked off. Kept in. Pushed out into the neutral zone. Vince is buried. Still engaged in that battle. Pens gain the zone. They leave it back for the point. Nuccio's going to step through. He's got a step. He's going to get into the zone. He makes a move. Loses the puck. And that puck ends up in the corner. As we step into that PSA, we got to turn and fire. We seem to be wanting to get in too close, hanging on to it too long. There's an ensuing puck battle on the far corner. Ryan's going to try to get to this. Henry Vince steps to it. He cuts it off. Ryan tries to collect. Pushes him back the other way. And Nuccio's going to get in after it. It's played up the wall. Pens collect. Move the other way. Chip back out into the neutral zone. Play back in. Dynehauer will collect it. He plays it forward. It's played by the Pens, so the icing's waved off. They'll collect it behind their own net. Tape to tape out in front. And then played up. Head up, played across. Good stick by Dynehauer. Dynehauer now steps through. He gets outside the dots. Now he's going to go. He's getting back inside the dots. It's a 4-on-2 developing. If we hurry, we take a back pressure. He steps through. He fires. Gloved and hung on to by the Pens elite goalie. Good trip down the ice. Made the move and fired. As I wanted to see, I want to see earlier shots. That was it.
Hey, keep your head up.
Maurer collects this one. He plays it down the wall to Sauer. Sauer plays it across the Roach. Roach turns and fires it at the net. It's kicked aside. Pens tape to tape. Play it on the wall with softness. Good thought. It's cut off by Josh Fazio. Chipped out in the neutral zone by Gerberbeck. Now Gerberbeck's going to step to it. The Pens will collect. They turn. They get the toes up. 3-on-2 developing. They get in. They make a move. They drag in the traffic. It's played back out. Recovered. Fired. And up over the glove of Colton Williams. Pens extending their lead. 4-0 here in the third period. Now we got to respond.
There we go. Hey, you. Come on. Take it off.
Got to get that one back. It's how we respond here. Oftentimes in the game of hockey, the easiest time to score in the opposing team is right after they have deposited the puck. Pucciarelli throws this one and bounces wide of net. Spittle's going to get after it. It's played through, stick to side. Pens will collect. They're looking to move it. They're going to skate this one. Play it outside. Then at the blue line. They'll step through in the corner. Back behind the PHC net. Played in front. Fired in on Williams. Save made. Sticked away. Played up. Now Puchero has a step. He gets in the neutral zone. He drags once. He drags twice. Pulls through. Trying to get a shot. Back pressure. Fix the pocket. And now they're moving the other way with it. But Spittle picks it off. Tries to play it back forward. Pens are moving back into the PHC zone. Forward the back pressure. That's forced in. Hung on to by Williams. And now we play it. But we were scrambling. Nunez will collect it. He'll put this one out. Looking for Puchero in the neutral zone. Doesn't get it. They step back across. Penn step down the wall. They're looking to play it back in front. Off of Dannenhauer's stick into the corner. Carr's going to collect. He's going to try to use the wall. Jep in on the second effort. Stretch by the Pens. Push down the wall. Carr steps through it. They drag through. Dannenhauer steps through, and now he's going to go. He has an opportunity. He has head up. He pushes in, trying to make a move. He gets pushed outside the dots. He's hauled down. That will be a penalty on the Penguins. Good trip down the ice by Brock Dannenhauer. Moving his feet, dangling, drawing the penalty. One, two, three, four, five. 1, 2. We have 8 bodies on the ice. I think we sent 2 full lines out there. Now we have 4. Who they called 2 penalties. So they called 2 penalties. They call a penalty at either end of the ice on the Penguins. We need an extra guy. And now Dannenhauer will come out. This is where I would mix things up. We don't have the right guys on the ice. Five on 3. We have a lot of time and space that we can't exploit it. Dannenhauer steps into the slot. He fires, and he finds the bar, and it bounces in. That is Bardowski. He found the space and exploited it. So we'll remain man up in a 5-on-4 situation. And as we know, it takes one at a time. We still have a lot of time and space here as we're man up. So again, it's trying to be patient and exploit that space. Spittle pushes this one out to the half wall. Carr gets a stick on it. He's going to put it deep. It's off a skate. Bounces off, and Spittle collects in. He makes a move. He steps into the circle. Loses an edge, but he plays it back across in front. The goaltender will hang on to it. We'll have a stoppage. Face off to his left. Overload the front. I would overload the front. Spittle wins this one back to Fazio. Fazio's going to hold on to it. Put it down the Carr in the corner. Carr's going to put it back to Fazio. Fazio's going to try to play it back down into the corner as he walked. Push back up the wall to Fazio. We'll chip it. Carr will get to this. Plays around the wall. Carams out to Pucciarero. Pucciarero turns. He's trying to play it out, looking for Spittle. Pens get a stick in the lane. They collect. The Pens will collect, and now they're going to skate this one with numbers the other way. Carr with the back pressure cuts this one off. It bumps up over his stick, but now Downhauer collects it. He's going to get his head up. He's got Pucciarero going with him. He steps across. He beats one. He's across the blue line. He's got two to go. Dangles in. He splits him. Plays it in. It's kicked aside. Pucciarero covered. Oh, rebound save made. Pucciarero will go around the net. He plays it back off for the Spittle, and he buries it in the back of the net. Good work there. Good puck movement. Keeping it low. Keeping it low and keeping it going. PHC finds the twine, cuts the lead in half to 4-2 with 8:50 left to go in the third. In the knockout round, the coaches do have a timeout at their disposal. Do you want to text them and let them know? Unless Toby just did it? All right. The rules do say in this stage of the tournament, coaches are allowed to call a timeout. The Pens coach, I think, just opted to do so. So they're breaking from the timeout. Pens coach probably trying to collect his guys, calm things down, and reset. Machanicio's line comes out after the timeout. Pens shift this one forward. They're met by Henry Vince and Ryan Bryant, but the Pens collect. Met at the blue line by Henry Vince. Now Fazio's going to collect this one. He's going to take an opportunity to take some white ice and skate it up. He gets across the blue. He's trying to battle through and push it down the wall. Vince there in support. Gets up the wall. It's kept in by Maurer. Played back past him. Ranuccio steps to it. Puck gets out into the neutral zone. Fazio will collect. Waits for him to clear. Maurer's still in. He's under the pile. So we thought we'd tug up. But Maurer was under the pile. Couldn't get out. That was played back in. Whistle dead for the offsides. Neutral zone draw. Lucas Sauer on the wall. Max Roach taking the draw. Johnny G out in the center lane. Puck is bouncing around. Pens collect. They push it forward. Winton's going to step to this. Contains. Good stick. Sauer will collect. He's going to get it. He's going to chip it in the neutral zone. Pens will collect. They'll look to go D to D. They buy time. They find the forward up ice. Downhauer reads it. Removes the puck. Plays it off the wall trying to go, but the Pens step to it. They collect the puck. They play it back across. Great stick by Max Roach. Keep the scoring opportunity nil. Roach collects this puck as it bounces out from the center lane. He's going to go. His head's up. He drives in. He drives wide. He gets in the dot. To the dot. He fires. Doesn't get through. Sauer's there. Roach is there. Pens collect. They play it forward. Kept in by Nunez. Some frustration being expressed, although we need to hit the reset button and just realize you keep going one at a time. It's a journey on learning how to win against a very good team. You just got to keep pressing. This puck is won back to Fazio. Fazio's going to collect. He's going to get the red line. He plays it deep. Pucciarero is going to get in after it. He turns. He fires it. Slide across. Carr puts it back. Oh, save made. Pucciarero collects. Oh, save made. He passes around. It's in the net. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. 4-3. Pucks to the net. Bodies to the net. Sticks down. Getting it pucks and momentum to the net. It's 4-3. This line has responded. Starts with puck movement and puck movement with intent. Intentional puck movement.
Hey, we've been here before. Let's go.
We need a little bit of that Christmas magic. I'm calling on the old Kris Kringle. Can you drop in here early? Sprinkle a little dust on PHC and make something happen here. It's played out by the Penguins. Carr tries to step it. It's played out in the neutral zone. Maurer will collect and plays it back. Carr's side. Carr's going to go in after it. Shoulder check. Forces it up the wall. He cuts it off. Trying to recover. Pens get it up above Spittle, who's there in support. Now Spittle's going to get the back pressure. Pucciarello tries to cut it off. Pens still battling through. Gets to Dannenhauer, and he stops it. Pens play it deep. Maurer will collect on the far side. He's going to bring it up the wall, trying to expose that house. Good step by Maurer. Dannenhauer collects. Now he's going to go. Dannenhauer gets across the red. He's across the blue. Trying to buy time. Trying to play it deep. Pucciarello will cover it in the corner. He plays it behind the net for Dannenhauer. Dannenhauer's going to try to Segrist it. He's buried. And here we go. It's played to the point. Gerberbeck will collect. He plays it down to the half wall to Pucciarello. Pucciarello plays it back to Gerberbeck. Gerberbeck fires it off the shin pads of a pressuring Penguin. And we will go back to the man up power play situation.
Let's go.
5:46 left in this one. It's 4-3. Roach, Pucciarello, Gerberbeck out there. Fazio and Winton. Is that his fourth? At least his third. Might be his fourth. PHC opting to use their timeout. Try to settle things down, get something drawn up here. Got to move the puck with intent. Got to exploit the time and space. The Penguins will box up. They will not chase. They will play disciplined hockey. Exploit the space. Move the puck with intent. Tape the tape. Primary scoring area. And let's keep this momentum going. I have one in Blake's bag. If you go in, left pocket, like in his bag on the end pocket, there's a red speed stick.
We'll be right back.
Am I on? All right. I'm the guest announcer. I'm not going to say who it is. All right. It's obviously Brock's mom. Dan went to go get a stone or something. Oh, here it comes. Thank God. Because they're lining up. I guess Max is going to take. Oh, he tricked me. It's somebody else. I don't know who it is. And Spittle took it. And back to Dan. No, I'm good.
We had a guest commentator there, and Mrs. Dannenhauer. But I'm back as we had an equipment problem. We were trying to obtain. The Penguins have a step. They're driving in. They make a drive. Huge kick save by Colton Williams. Now Roach collects, and he's going to move the other way. Across the blues, across the red. Gets inside the zone. Turns, fires. Played in, rebounds there. It's loose. Quick whistle. Quick whistle. As that puck was loose.
Okay, good work. Way to follow. Hey, keep working. Stay up, right? Come on.
Puck is one back to Dannenhauer. Dannenhauer's going to collect. He's going to fire to the net. Looking for a counter off the body. Roach is going to try to get on it. The Pens move it back out of the neutral zone. Dannenhauer collects. He chips it over to Roach. Roach is going to regroup and turn. He gets his toes up ice. He's going right down the center seam. He's across the red. Gets in. He's hauled down. No tackle. Pucciarello comes off the sidewall with it. It bounces out to Brock Dannenhauer. He's going to step in. He walks in. He turns. He fires. Glove decided. The rebound is put back by Declan Spittle. So Declan Spittle was the equipment problem we were having. We rushed out. We got him a speed stick. And guess what? He gets on the ice and he ties this one up by 4. Here we go. Team effort.
Hey, keep going. Welcome, let's go. Gotta earn it. Come on.
Max Aduciuk out between Brady Carr and Johnny Gerberbeck. Gerberbeck steps in the lane, pushes it forward. It's played down the wall. Carr's going to step to this and bump the puck carrier off it, allowing Gerberbeck to get it and try to chip it out into the neutral zone. Carr enters the scene. Penn's doing their best to push through. Carr wins this one out into the neutral zone, and now we got to get after it. It's pushed D to D. Aduciuk's out on it, and Penn's enter the zone. They kick it into the corner. Pens are going to walk up the wall. They're looking to play it back into the middle. They do. It's stick to side by Fazio. The cover's behind the net. He's going to play it around. Carr's going to collect this one. Pushes it for Gerberbeck. It gets past Gerberbeck, but Aduciuk has a step. He's got to hit that next gear. Gets there. He gets bodied off the puck. Good position by the Pens defender. They chip it past him. It's kept in at the point by Nunez. Aduciuk looking for Carr in the center seam. Carr puts it towards the net. It's stick to side. Looking for Gerberbeck coming there late. Pens collect. They're going to look to push it forward. Nice read. Nice stick by Brock Dannenhauer. It's played off his feet. Pens kick it across now. Looking to exploit that time and space. Nunez is going to step to it. He's going to contain. Pushes him out to the wall. It's played across. Carr chips it forward. Off a Penn. And now Nunez will collect. He'll chip it off the wall. Gerberbeck collects. He's going to play it deep. We'll take it. We'll reset. Allow everyone to get fresh legs out there. Defensive zone draw, 3:23 left. Knotted up here at 4. So team effort today, as we talked about it in the opening, even on the broadcast crew. Nicole's now working the camera. And she's probably keeping it steadier than Eddie. So you're not getting motion sickness. It's played out in front. And the Pens collect it and bury it as I'm here making jokes. 3:11 left. Pens take a 5-4 lead. So we get Roach, Pucciarero, and Gerberbeck. It's one to Pucciarero. Pucciero's tripped. Chips it forward. Gerberbeck's going to get there. Pucciarero reads it and cuts it off in the far corner. He's met with resistance. It's played up the wall. Winton's going to step to this and keep it. Fires it back down off the shin pads, and now the Pens are moving the other way. Winton, good recovery. Gets back. Plays it forward. Dannenhauer's going to collect this at the dot. He's going to take a look. He's going to reverse up. And now he's going to go. Pens were in a line change, so they have the neutral zone boxed up. Dannenhauer's going to get cut across. They stay on side. They get it in. He gets to the dots. He fires it in. It's stick to side by the Pens goaltender. Pucciarero gets to it behind the net. Pens step to it in the cover, and they move it up ice. Gerberbeck with a good back check. Cuts that one off, and now Winton's going to get to it on the half wall. It's chipped into the corner. Roach will collect this one. He'll use his net. Tries to get his toes up, and he has a head of steam. He's going down wide. He's pushing wide. He's pushing wide. He's pushing wide. He's got Pucciarero coming with him late. He pulls up in the corner. Gerberbeck there to help. Pucciarero trying to push it back to Gerberbeck. The Pens win it and push it up the wall. Pens will play it ahead. Gets out into the neutral zone. Fazio's going to step to this and pushes it back where Nunez will recover. Pick it up, and he plays it up to Pucciarero. Pucciarero gets across the blue, trying to make a move. He dangles it through 1, through 2. Doesn't get the shot off. The Pens recover, and they move it tape to tape, and then they leave it back. Cut off by Roach. And just off sides. Just off sides as Pucciarero was knocked to his knees earlier in the play. And as he got up and he was trying to get out of the zone, unable to gain that neutral zone, blown dead.
Hey, make sure you're looking at coach. Bolton.
Now we got Carr, Vince, and Spittle with Fazio and Dannenhauer. Spittle wins this one to Fazio. Fazio has a lane. He's going to put it deep. It's going to get in. Now we got to get after it. Carr's going to try to get there. Reads it. They push it in the car shin pads, but numbers with the pens. They get it and they move it out. They gain the neutral zone. They gain the red line. They gain the PHC zone. Then they chip it forward. Dannenhauer will cut this one off in the corner. He's going to play it up the wall. Brady ties up. He's waiting for Spittle to get there. Fazio steps through. He plays at the Spittle. It gets out in the neutral zone as it's sticked away by the pens. Spittle's going to collect this one. He's going to chip it off the wall. He's going to try to get a step to himself. He gets in. He's hooked a little bit. Good idea. And now the pens recover. They'll use their own net. Cut off by Declan Spittle. He finds it. He recovers. He gets it to the point. Dannenhauer's going to walk this one in. He's going to fire. Rebound is there. It bounces around. It's loose. It's covered. It is covered by the Now we got Sauer, Roach, Spittle, Pucciero. Sorry, not Sauer. I saw two. He's got a tuck jersey. I thought it was 2-1. It's 2-0. It's 1 to Pucciero. He turns. He fires. Save made by the Pens. So we have an empty net. 50.8 seconds left on the clock. We got Pucciero coming off the wall. We got Roach taking the draw. We got Dannenhauer at the point. We got Spittle and Gervovec in front. Pens win this one to the corner, and you got Fazio on the far point. That's pushed in the corner. Gervovec collects it. He throws it to the point for Fazio. Fazio's going to think about it. He puts it down in the corner. It's picked off by the Pens, and now they're going to look to move. But Gervovec trying to keep it, loses an edge. It's pushed out into the neutral zone. We got to get out and regroup. We got to do it fast. We get on sides. Roach has it. Flips it to Dannenhauer. Dannenhauer's going to look to go. He gets in across the line. He pulls up. Met by white jersey. Pucciero keeps it alive. He pushes it over to Spittle. Spittle turns. He loses an edge. Pucciero is going to grab the sidewall. He turns and fires it down. It's read by the Pens. It's kept in by Fazio at the blue line. It's fired back in. It bounces in. It's kicked aside. Pens will recover. They're going to hit and pin. And the horn will sound here. Valiant effort. But the Pens win, and they hang on to win this one 5-4 to move on to the championship this afternoon. Great weekend of hockey. Good effort here. They showed they had some heart. They showed they can battle. They showed they can move pucks. We will see you in the new year for some more PHC hockey. But wanted to take this time to say thank you all for a great year thus far. We wish you all a Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, whatever you're celebrating. Be safe, be merry. We'll see you in the new year.